bounce it, and bake it.
Things change. People get used to it.
Some straight men like women with something extra.
I'm confused now.
Hi, I'm Tina.
I am Miss Sahara.
Hi, I'm Farah.
And I'm Karen.
Hi, my name is Jade Phoenix.
Oh, and I'm Beverly.
I'm going to be asking Sahara some Googled questions about the trans experience.
And I am dreading it.
What does being trans mean?
It means that I'm living my life as the gender that I feel that I was supposed to be at birth.
I was born male and growing it in my mind, I'm a woman. So basically, that's all about it.
We're just exhibiting our innate sense of self physically, so just being myself.
As we should all be.
How do I address a transgender person?
Well, basically, we don't want to be misgendered. Like, so you should call me Miss, Ma'am, her, herself, something like that.
If you're addressing me as a trans woman, then you would say her, she, or female.
Yes.
You know, if you don't understand someone's identity or how they present themselves, why don't you just politely ask and say, hello, please, how do you want me to address you?
There used to be a tremendous fuss about Mrs. and Ms.
Yeah.
Which has died down a bit.
Yeah.
So things change. People get used to it.
When do you know you're transgender?
We've known that we are who we are since we were very little.
I knew that I was different from 5 years old, but I didn't learn the terminology as to what that was until I was about 15.
You may not know the word trans or not know that what you're going through is called trans, but you know who you are and how you feel you are.
Some people transition when they're very young, some people don't do it until they're in their late 40s. So it's different for everybody.
How is gender identity different than sexual orientation?
They're two completely different things.
Yep.
Okay, so gender identity is what you identify as, whether you're female or male, and your sexual orientation is who you're attracted to.
Sexual orientation, I'm only attracted to men. So basically, I consider myself as heterosexual.
So a trans person can still be gay and lesbian.
I actually think you've achieved getting me a little bit confused.
I exude femininity and I'm attracted to masculinity too.
So if you think about yourself, so your gender identity, you identify as female, and your sexual orientation is that you're attracted to men.
Sometimes.
My gender identity would be female, and I am sexually attracted to men. So it's exactly the same.
It's an important point, isn't it?
It's a bad one, isn't it?
Are trans people gay?
Some of them are, yes.
I don't consider myself as gay.
Some trans women are attracted to other women, and some trans men are attracted to other men, so it makes them gay. But not all trans people are gay. Some trans people are straight, like myself. I'm a straight woman because I find men attractive. Guys say, oh, I'm attracted to you. Does that make me gay for being attracted to you?
I think we are just gay in a sense of gay equals happiness or gay being happy.
Do trans people like being trans?
I would say that I like being transgender now because I'm proud of who I am, and it's something that I'm not ashamed of.
For me, I'm happy to be a woman.
Not all trans people like being trans, because not all trans people want to be hated and vilified and called names and harassed, because the process of being trans and who we are can attract a lot of negativity. So many trans people don't like that.
Just go on with it. I don't want a label, you know, like.
I am comfortable with being trans. I think in the beginning it was very difficult for me because of the negativity I got from my country of origin and the society that I found myself in. But now I'm in a world where people are a bit more, fairly more accepting. I still have issues when it comes to relationship, jobs and financial status.
What if someone hasn't had any surgery? Is he or she still transgender or transsexual?
Some people don't transition at all. Some people are too scared to do it for whatever reason, or it's too difficult for them to do.
Surgery does not define someone.
Yeah.
Whatever surgery that you've had does not define you. You can still be trans and not have surgery.
The difficulty boils down to it costs a lot of money.
Well, not just that, it also determines on whether your family are going to kick you out or disown you, or you might not be able to get a normal employment. There's lots of different aspects why someone would be so scared to transition.
Well, this boobs is just from the pharmacy. I'm kidding.
It's being trans is in your head. Some people may never ever do anything about it, but it doesn't mean that they're not trans. They're still a trans person. Some straight men like women with something extra.
Okay, what's the next question?
What does a transgender person look like?
I think I want to laugh at that question.
Me?
Yes.
You?
Normal. Yes.
Normal, like everybody.
Anyone else.
We're all normal.
They look like everybody. They are everyone. Anybody can be trans, the same as anyone can be straight or anyone can be gay.
I'm a woman, that's it. Take it or leave it. If someone asks you, are you a transgender? Yeah, that's it. Okay, move on.
We're humans. We've got blood running in our veins, and we are like everybody else.
What I find really fantastic is the makeup.
Like that. Bounce it and bake it.
What do trans hormones do?
Okay, when you transition, they take hormones, correct?
It helps you to get that characteristics of the gender that you are and the hormones that you're taking that relates to that particular gender.
They work differently for male to female, female to male. So if a trans woman takes hormones, then they usually soften your skin.
Physical attributes like breast, hips, and female characteristics.
Someone goes through male puberty and then takes the female hormones. Do they then have another puberty?
In a way, because you go through that same characteristics again. You get the mood swings, depression and anxiety, tenderness of the breast, softness of the skin, growing of your hips and ass, and having bigger belly as well.
Chubbier, because it gives you eating habit. Yeah.
It's not all good.
And then if a female to male takes testosterone, then it would lower their voice, they will get body hair, they'll be able to gain more muscle mass.
You have got bigger breasts than I have. Mind you, most of the world has. If you haven't taken hormones, how did that happen?
I had plastic surgery.
Well, Miss Sahara has answered the most Googled questions about the trans experience. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Do you feel comfortable with those questions?
Yes, they're fine. I'm happy to answer anything if it means that it's teaching somebody something that they don't know. I think it's always important to be open to people's questions because they're not going to learn anything if you don't answer them.
I have been enlightened.
You're 100% right, but it's not just for transgender, it's for everything.
Spread love. If you don't accept me, then bye-bye.
Oh my God, I'm about to give a political broadcast here. You have to think differently.
You have to think before you open your mouth. Not you personally, but